Mo, you're a UC fan, but give me some thoughts on Ohio State.
First of all, I think from the on-field stuff, defensively they got enough guys to wait for the offense to kind of catch up, and they have enough depth at running back that they're going to be okay. They still have more talent than most teams on their schedule. But I think this team is interesting. I'm a UC fan. Now, I'm not one of these UC fans that roots against Ohio State because I don't view them as rivals, and I don't really spend any of my time anymore worrying about who I dislike. I root for my team, and if your team is good, that's fine too, unless they play each other, which they don't. But Ohio State, there's a lot of they're a polarizing team. They're a polarizing program. There were a lot of people who have kind of taken a huge amount of delight in what's happened to Jim Tressel and the football program because they are such a powerhouse. They're on the annual teams that are most hated list, and you want to be on that list. I want one day UC football to be on that list. But this year's team, I got to be honest with you, the team, the players, I have a hard time rooting against them, and frankly, not that I would anyway, but I'm like sort of rooting for these guys this year, maybe more so than I would ordinarily. Their coach absolutely sold them out. Their current and former teammates absolutely sold them out. Their school, to an extent, has sold them out. I believe, until I see otherwise, that most of these players are innocent of the wrongdoings of players like Terrell Pryor and certainly clowns like Jim Tressel. And so I'm kind of rooting for these guys. They're playing a season, especially these seniors. Maybe they're going to be ineligible for a bowl. They've already had wins taken away. What's going to happen with the NCAA is something that looms over the entire season. That can't be easy for players. I know it's not easy for coaches. That can't be easy for players. And I'm sorry, I got a soft spot in my heart. I feel bad for these guys. I want to see these guys do well. I think there's a lot of people hoping that because of what's happened with the program, they fall flat on their face. I'm not one of them. I can't root against those guys. I hope the Buckeyes do well. This is probably going to upset my UC friends, but I really don't care. I say go Buckeye players this year. I want them to have a good season. They deserve it. Their coach, their athletic department, and their teammates have put them through a lot. Email me your thoughts, mo@espn1530.com. You going to fireworks? And shoot me a tweet at moegger1530.